we expect to hear from the FBI Director Kash Patel on this, which indicates how serious it is and how this thing could blow up. What do we know specifically about each of these cases at this point, Ryan?
Yeah, it looks like, Marni, what is related here is this all is under the umbrella of an illegal gambling ring that's happening here, whether it be with sports betting or in the case of Chauncey Billups here, with a mafia tied to, according to ABC News, tied to this illegal poker operation. So this was this sent shockwaves through, the National Basketball Association and, of course, the sports world this morning. When it comes to Terry Rozier, this links back to 2023. Now, again, he's met multiple times with NBA officials. He's met with the FBI as well in 2023. That dated back to that, incident where there was, related and potential, illegal betting going on and, sports betting on some of his playing and activity. So it's interesting here. These two are related under the umbrella of the FBI's probe, but both are being investigated for different things. Now, again, Rozier was arrested in Orlando, where the Miami Heat were playing the Orlando Magic last night. You have Chauncey Billups, who is an active NBA coach for the Portland Trail Blazers. So this, again, is sending shockwaves through the league, through the sports world, and interested to hear from Kash Patel and see what the FBI found in this probe with both of these guys. But also, there's other players that are linked here too, or at least I should say assistant coaches. Former Cleveland Cavs player and assistant coach Damon Jones was also arrested Thursday on charges that he provided inside information about NBA games to co-defendants who used it to play sports bets. So this could be wide-ranging, and Marty, we could learn more names when Kash Patel speaks to the media coming up here at the top of the hour.
Yeah, it's my understanding for Rozier, there have been rumors and speculation around this before, but Chauncey Billups, I mean, this could be a really big deal. Are we hearing anything from the Trailblazers at this point?
We haven't gotten a statement from them yet. Of course, Billups is an NBA champion, a former Finals MVP, Naismith Basketball Hall of Famer. Again, this, from what is being reported by ABC News, is not related to illegal sports betting. It more has to do with a illegal poker operation that's tied to the mafia. It's certainly going to be interesting. He's going to make an initial court appearance later today. Of course, we'll hear more from Kash Patel. But I think this was the name Rozier. There was obviously some links to illegal sports betting action on him back in 2023. I think the surprise came out today with Chauncey Billups. This is unheralded, by the way, in the sport. Marni, I can't remember a time in covering sports where you have an active player and an active coach that are involved in an FBI illegal gambling probe and investigation. And both have been, obviously, part of these investigations. Were both arrested here today. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out. But in terms of Billups, we will find out more information today. And I think a lot of people are curious of what involvement he had and what lengths it went to, Marni.
Yeah, and could it be part of a larger sting? Might we see more arrests? All questions that we'll have. Do we know anything about the specific charges yet, Ryan?
We don't have any word necessarily on the charges yet, and I expect Kash Patel to come down and elaborate on those when we do hear from him at 10 Eastern. But keep in mind, Marty, this dates back to from a betting scandal involving Toronto Raptors center Jontay Porter, which he was banned from the NBA in the spring of 2024 for his role in a gambling scheme around player props. The league has really started to hone in on sports betting and making sure that there is no integrity issues with the game of basketball. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver actually appeared on the Pat McAfee show on Tuesday and said the league has been working with its sportsbook partners to combat any attempts at manipulation or, again, calling into question anything that has to do with the play on the court for the league. So this has been an ongoing issue for the NBA. Obviously dates back to 2024 for Jontay Porter, and now with Terry Rozier, his involvement, Chauncey Billups, we could hear more names that are included today as well. So we'll get more clarification from Kash Patel when he speaks at 10. But obviously, Marni, this is serious news across the NBA and sports world, especially as sports gambling becomes more into the lifeline of sports these days with advertising and marketing deals with all the different big sports gambling companies that are out there. This certainly muddies the waters even more when it comes to the NBA and all the other sports.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.